Pass it. There you go. Drive now. All right, that's right. That's the way to go. There you go. There you go. Drive. All right, now drive for it. Drive for it. Here it is.
Come on.
Try it one more time. Pass it. Now drive for it. Drive for it. There it is. Beautiful. Come on, there you go. There you go. Pass on that. Pass it back and forth. Come on, drive it. Come on. Concentrate.
Come on. I don't believe it.
All right, that's enough for today. Dalton, go cool off in the shower. All right, everybody, in the shower. Let's go.
Don't let Dalton bug you. Let's shower and go for a burger or something, okay?
I can't. My mom's picking me up.
I thought you worked at the hardware store on Thursdays.
Yeah, I mean, I do, sure.
Fifth position. Bra front. Look at your hand. And back. Very good, children, very good. Off the bar. Balancez, balancez, entraînons, balancez. Ready? Balancez, balancez, entraînons, balancez. Balancez, balancez, entraînons, balancez.
Hello, George.
Hi, Mr. Watkins. I stopped by to say hello to Peter, if it's okay.
Fine, except Peter isn't here.
He left early?
No, Peter never works on Thursdays.
Very good, Elizabeth. Bravo, Peter. I almost forget. Children, we have no class next week. Instead, we have auditions for the Los Angeles Ballet Company. They are having a special matinee for young people of the Nutcracker, and they are looking for the finest young dancers in the state. Before you think it's easy, I must warn you that ballet students from all over the city will audition also. But I think several of you have a very good chance. So, I hope to see at least some of you audition. Yeah?
Howdy, Carl.
Hi, Pearson.
Telling old Ben down at the feed store. Price feed gets any higher, I'm gonna start eating it myself.
Boy, you said that right.
Hi, Pearson.
Hi, Grace.
Hi,
Hello,
Grace.
dear. Hi, Dad. Oh, Elizabeth, will you take my
Yes,
bag,
how you
honey,
doing?
for me, please?
Go good?
How you doing, Pete, huh?
Pretty good.
Hey, Elizabeth really walk around her toes in these things.
No. She wears toe shoes. These are mine.
Yours.
You know, one of the pro football teams, Dallas, I think, had some of the guys take ballet lessons to help out their game.
Probably the year they lost the Super Bowl, huh? I thought you were a basketball player, Pete.
I am. Just take ballet lessons, that's all.
Yeah, well. What do the guys on the team think about your little sideline?
They don't think anything about it. Guess I never really told them.
Suppose we all have our little secrets.
I'll go change my clothes and help out.
I always thought Pete was just one of the guys. Ballet dancing.
Well, how can they teach home economics if they don't teach sewing and home canning?
Mom, that's old-fashioned.
You grew up on home canning, clothes your mother sewed.
Oh, Daddy.
Well, Elizabeth and Peter have a chance to audition for a real ballet.
Well, what about the farm? I plan on having Peter out here to give me a hand on the farm next week.
Well, that doesn't mean that he couldn't help.
Well, what about his basketball practice?
Yeah, I'm pretty tied up with schoolwork, chores, basketball practice, everything. But it would be nice to be in a real ballet with professionals instead of just kids.
By the time I was your age, I was already out working the farm. I didn't have time for activities like that.
I'm gonna go do my homework.
Well, I thought we'd shoot a few baskets for you running.
Maybe tomorrow night.
He really did want to audition, Carl.
He talked about it all the way home.
I have never been crazy about Peter taking them ballet lessons. I never stopped it either now.
But you have been against it. Now, why aren't you against Elizabeth dancing?
Elizabeth is a girl. Now, if she wants to keep taking the ballet lessons, that's fine. But Peter is 14 years old now. Boys play basketball, girls dance, not just the way things are.
Guess who keeps looking at you? Over there, that new girl, Lisa.
Come on, George.
She was. Where were you Thursday? I stopped by the hardware store, but...
What'd you do that for?
What's the matter, leading a double life?
What's that supposed to mean?
Look, all I did was stop by. I thought you worked on Thursdays.
I do, sometimes.
Hey, watch what... Peter,
What are you doing here?
I'm auditioning. I didn't have any idea you danced. I didn't think I'd know anybody here. This is great.
Yeah, great.
Attention, children! Attention, please. I want you all to meet a dear friend and ballet master of this year's Nutcracker production, Jack Corbin.
Okay, let's go to work. Girls first. Now, I'll go through the combination first, then we'll do it together. The third time, you do it and I watch. Okay?
Wow, so that's Jack Corbin. Think we got a chance? I'm John Lester.
Hi, I'm Peter Harris.
Hi.
Very good, children, very good.
Okay, boys next. And be sure you're warmed up. Thank you, boys and girls, everybody. You've done a terrific job. Now, you'll be notified in the mail if you've been chosen. Thank you. Goodbye.
Come on, Elizabeth. Ballet looks dumb on the street.
Guess who thinks you're really good?
Who?
Lisa.
Yeah?
What's the matter?
I guess I liked it better when it was just you and me from our school.
Peter, you can't expect it to stay a secret forever.
Who said it was a secret? So I don't tell everyone I dance ballet, but that doesn't mean it's a secret. I mean, I play basketball too, but you don't see me running around the streets telling everyone I play basketball.
Mrs. Turner doesn't say a thing. Nothing. Walter's juggling the balloon like crazy, then it breaks all over him. He gets soaking wet.
Peter!
Are you sure you don't lead a double life?
I got in. The letter was there when I came home from school yesterday.
In what?
The Nutcracker in Los Angeles. How about you? Did you hear yet?
No.
Somebody tell me what's going on. What Nutcracker?
The ballet. Peter, Elizabeth, and I auditioned for it with the Los Angeles Ballet Company.
You mean all that stuff? You're kidding. You really do that?
Yeah, I dance ballet. So what?
I gotta get to class. I don't want to be late.
Peter, I'm sorry.
Why didn't you just put up a sign so everybody'd know?
Peter!
All right, everybody who can read, read it. Our first game is a week from Saturday at 10 a.m. That means morning, Dalton. Walter, you know Saturday, the day before Sunday? Oh.
So what if I have a date the night before?
With what? Now listen, guys, this is our only Saturday game, but if you miss it, you're going to be off the team. Understand?
Yes.
All right.
Hi.
Oh, hello, George. Peter there can help.
My dad needs this. He said the threads are stripped.
Looks like 5/8. I'm sure we have it. Yeah, that should do it. 50 cents, George.
Okay. Thanks, Mr. Watkins.
George! Hey, George! Okay, so I dance ballet.
It doesn't matter to me.
Yes, it does.
No, really.
Sure. And when do you tell Dalton and the rest of the guys?
Well, why would I tell them? Look, my dad needs the bolt. I better be going. See ya.
How'd you like to take on the old man tonight? A game of horse.
Okay. That's an H on you.
Peter? I know your mother thinks we're a little short on culture around here, but go ahead, shoot. I guess what I'm trying to say is that, well, everything they do up in Los Angeles isn't always acceptable in a small community like Wheaton.
You mean like ballet?
I can't seem to hit it tonight. H.O. on me.
Dad, I really like to dance.
What are you going to do when you grow up, Peter? Get married, have a family? How are you going to support them? Dancing?
I don't know. I guess I really haven't thought about it much. What's wrong with dancing for a living?
Is that what you want to do?
I'm not sure yet. Maybe if I thought I was good enough. You've always told me and Elizabeth we should try to be the best at whatever we did. Well, she got chosen.
Yeah? Well, good for her.
Dad, so did I.
Shoot, Peter.
Hey, congratulations.
You too. I knew you'd make it, but I wasn't sure about me.
Oh, come on, you were good. Is this your first show?
Yeah, how about you?
No, I was in the show last year, and then I was in one at my school.
Danced at your school?
Yeah, why?
Nothing. Just how'd everybody act?
Oh, you mean did they give me a bad time about my dancing?
Yeah.
Some. I'll see you inside.
Okay, it's been tough, but I warned you. And I'm proud of you. You've worked like real professionals. John, you'll be understudying a feature role.
Oh.
And you'll be dancing that featured role, Peter. You think you've worked hard so far, you wait. Because starting Saturday, we move rehearsals to the theater. Now, rehearsals start at 10:30 sharp.
But I can't. I've got a game on Saturday, and if I miss it, I'm off the team.
I'm sorry, Peter, but I'm afraid you can't dance a feature role and miss even one rehearsal.
But what'll I do?
I don't know, Peter. You know, you didn't earn the featured role by chance. You worked for it with years of hard work before now, learning and practicing. But even more important, Peter, you have talent, a special gift. I just hope you decide to use it. John, if Peter decides he can't make it, then you'll dance the role.
Carl, I'd like to talk to you if you'd stop that for a minute. You know why he's playing in that basketball game this morning.
Nobody told him he had to.
Oh, Carl, he knows how you feel.
It was okay when he was 8, 9, wanted to take lessons from the woman in town. And the woman had to move away, and it was all the way into Los Angeles once a week. We ain't rich, Grace.
He pays for those lessons himself. You don't seem to begrudge Elizabeth the same lessons.
Now, the boy has made up his mind. You heard him say himself. He was going to play basketball.
He wants to be in that show more than anything.
Grace. If he used to do that show in the city, it wouldn't be more than one day before everyone in Wheaton knew all about it. Small townspeople talk, that's all. How do you think his friends would act if they knew it? Now, Grace, you don't understand. Boys can be cruel. More so than you know. So, it's for his own good.
You sure it's his friends you're worried about, Carl? Or yours? Like Bob Pearson?
What is the matter with you guys? And you, Peter, you had the ball in your hands and you fumbled it away. I don't know where your mind is at today. Now, look, guys, this is what we got to do here. I want you here, cut for the basket.
That was very good, John. Let's do it once more.
We're down by 6 points at the quarter. At this rate, we'll lose by 24 points. Now, Harris, is there something else you'd rather be doing? You're benched until you can start paying attention. Walter, you're in for Peter. Peter, you're back in the game. Harris.
6, 7, and 8.
All right, that's all for now. Patty, I showed you before. Watch the line and count, please.
Attention, everybody, boys and girls, please. I'm pleased to present our prima ballerina, Miss Jonna Kirkland. Miss Kirkland is going to help us prepare our special young person's matinee this season.
Don't let Dad know. I'll figure out a way to tell him somehow.
Okay, everybody back to work. Peter, you're here. Good.
Hey, you're not warmed up.
Look, I'm sorry. I know how much you wanted to do the part.
That's not it. You just came in. You're not warmed up. You know better.
I'll be okay.
right, kids. We'll get it. There's time.
Ow!
Peter, don't move.
Ow!
It's probably only minor, but I want an x-ray just in case.
He said he was going to be playing basketball. That's what I expected him to do. Nobody gave him permission to take a bus into Los Angeles.
Oh, Dr. Schultz, is he going to be all right?
Oh, he'll be just fine. It looks like nothing but a simple sprain. 2 or 3 days, he'll be good as new. Say, you got quite an athlete there, Mr. Harris.
I thought he hurt himself dancing.
Well, I don't know. I'd say ballet dancers are some of the best athletes I've ever seen. I'd say ballet's as dangerous a game as any sport.
Well, there'll be no more dancing.
Thank you.
How's the ankle?
Good. The swelling's gone down some.
Fine.
Is Dad?
Peter, your father loves you, but he doesn't want you to dance anymore.
Why? Because he thinks there's something wrong with it? Or is it me? Is there something wrong with me when I dance, but not when I play basketball?
Peter, there's nothing wrong with you. But you shouldn't have left the game and gone into the city without permission.
I said I was sorry.
Well, maybe it's all for the best, hmm? Oh, Peter, he really does love you.
And most of these immigrants were from Great Britain. You're late, Peter. Just take a seat. All right, let's knock it off back there. Now, the blacks were still slaves, but these were white people. White Anglo-Saxons. And they ran into a whole lot of prejudice. Why? First of all, because they were poor. Secondly, because they were Catholic. Now, that may not sound like too much to you today, congratulations. I assume this explains your sudden departure Saturday? I'll talk to you at practice. Now, if you think that prejudice went away...
Guess who's a sissy?
We got something to say to you, Harris. We want you off the team.
Why?
Oh, come on, you know why.
Because I was in the newspaper? Because I dance?
Because we don't need guys that wear skirts.
Yeah, no skirts.
You're really a jerk, Dalton. You too, Walter.
Wouldn't you know it? He's got girls to protect him. I guess girls like to stick together.
Is that what you think? Then say it. Go on, say it.
Well, then I'll say it, sissy. You're a pansy.
Carl.
Hey, Pearson.
Well, you're all set up to mow some ditch bank. How about mowing some of mine?
Hey, thanks, boy. You saved me a trip in the town here.
Don't mention it. By the way, I saw Pete on the road. Walking home from school, I expect. See the paper? Bottom of the front page there.
You mind if I hold on lists here, Pearson?
No, you're more than welcome to it. Well, I got things to get done.
Oh, thank you, Pearson. You want to hand me that wrench, sir?
You were right.
That's so. About what?
About being afraid of what people think. Well, it doesn't make any difference if you won't let me dance anymore, because my whole life is ruined anyway.
Anything to do with this?
Because of that, the guys don't want me on the team anymore. They don't want anyone in skirts. Well, I don't care. You can keep me from dancing right now, but someday I'm going to dance. So you'll just have to be ashamed of me and my little secret. If afraid someone will find out I dance ballet, because I will. So you'll just have to live with it and what people think about it, same as me.
I got me a sick calf down in the back pasture. I reckon I ought to go take a look at it.
I don't believe you. You didn't even hear a word I said. You're never gonna talk about this, are you?
You can walk along. You know, when I was a boy, maybe 10, 11, I guess, I used to sing in the church choir. That little town where I grew up.
You? You sang in a choir?
Uh-huh. I used to tell the kids my mother put me up to it, but the truth is, I liked it. Even though I did sing soprano. That's the truth. My voice hadn't changed. Anyhow, there used to be this Christmas concert at the church, and I used to sing this solo. It's real important for me. I worked on it for months. But the night of the concert, there were these boys outside. I guess I never will forget the hurt. Some of the things they said and the names. I guess that's why I never wanted you to dance. But to be honest with you, I never was much in favor with them. It's just not my cup of tea.
I know.
Well, there are things you don't know. Like how it feels to work on a farm your whole life and knowing you wouldn't be taking over the place. This ballet dancing must mean a whole lot to you, more than I give it credit for.
That's what I've always told you.
Then I was wrong to forbid this thing, and I apologize. It's not my decision to make, Peter. The decision is yours. Morning, Mom. Boy.
I'm gonna be late.
Oh, no, you calm down. Put this on the table and eat your breakfast first.
Morning, Elizabeth.
It's probably a good thing that Peter isn't going to school today.
I wish I'd been there when Dalton shot off his big mouth.
No.
Well, I do. Besides, a lot of the kids didn't like what Dalton did. It was just they were so shocked when they read the paper. Because nobody knew.
Good morning, everybody.
Good
morning. If you want to help out around the place today, sort of give it a day to die down.
No, I guess since I'll be dancing, I better learn to handle flack from people like Dalton. Besides, this afternoon is dress rehearsal.
Well, I gotta drive into Inglewood today, pick up some parts that might just as well take you into Los Angeles.
Don't worry. If anyone opens his mouth, I'll slug him.
Hey, guys, look. The ballerina's back.
Dalton, why don't you just go...
Why don't you dance for us? Come on, Peter, do a little dance.
If you want to see me dance, you'll have to buy a ticket to the production, just like everyone else.
Now, who would want to go and see a bunch of fairies?
Shut up, Dalton. Peter, I'm sorry, really sorry. And I've talked to some of the guys, and they don't think you ought to quit either.
Hey, now, if he comes back on the team, I quit.
Yeah, me too.
Then quit, both of you, because the rest of us are staying.
Yeah, and you're gonna lose. Come on, Walter.
I kind of like being on the basketball team, Dalton.
Would you just come on?
Peter, look, I'm sorry.
Forget it.
I guess I was just afraid that if guys thought you were weird, they'd think I was because we were friends.
So do you still think I'm weird?
Yeah, a little bit, but not like they thought.
See you later, Dad.
Say, Peter?
Yeah?
How'd it go at school today?
Good, Dad.
Good.
Dad, well, since it's dress rehearsal and we have all the costumes and everything, I thought you might like to watch for a while.
Well, I gotta pick up these parts down in Inglewood, and maybe some other time.
I know ballet isn't your cup of tea. I'll see you tonight.
All right, everyone, we'll start with the grand finale first. I'll be out front, so everyone look good. Places, everyone. Places. This is it.
Six, 7, and 8.
Something.
He's good.
He's better than that. Do you know him?
He's my son.